Hello, hello. Let me just check my mic is working. Yes. Oh, I had a rough time getting a game. There were like 5 people who immediately cancelled. But okay, this opponent now has a very similar win rate to me actually. So they may... Yeah, I think usually what happens is that if people see that you have more wins than losses, they're scared that you're still underranked. At least I think that's what's happening. So I'm trying to fix that over time by losing some more games. Currently I'm like 100 wins and 50 losses at this account, so getting closer to even. This is a slightly unusual direction. But yeah, nothing too bad, I guess. Let's try the slide instead of on a connect, just have something a bit different. So with this, you know, black gets a slightly smaller corner, but there is more Agi left in the Q14 stone compared to if I had made exchanges to make this weaker. At least that is my understanding. And just Kosumi. I think this would be a next pleasant point for me. So let's maybe... Oh, now I have lots of good things to do. I could pincer this down as well. So let's choose this Joseki first. I could get the wall in this direction and then play a pincer that is also an extension. That looks very nice. Let's just do that. Because probably I can get Santa from this corner. Like so. Expecting this. White could also play just attach immediately. I haven't seen this as much. I'm not as well prepared. I know one option is to just... I play here anyways. Maybe that's what I have done in this case. But now white has the Hane and I get to follow my plan. Is it a good plan? This is not the usual... Usually you play this one. But I wanted to go a bit further to have more narrow extension. But anyways, this is kind of a little bit too wide. So this is maybe not great. Oh well. But still, I feel like this is quite a pleasant follow-up, right? So I'm used to seeing this shape with this stone here instead, but it still looks okay, I think. White can probably live inside, or you know, get some very good outside Agi. But like this, I think I just like take the outside and be happy with that. Should I push? I could push and cut, but that seems not great. Difficult. I think maybe push and cover. Because cut this side. Yeah, I think this way, because then white still has some work to do to settle those stones. And this is kind of bad shape for white. If Hane, I will double Hane. So white could think about getting one stone, but I think I basically get the entire corner in that variation, so it seems like an okay trade for me. So white connects. I will fix my outside, probably solid connection this way. Feels correct. And now I feel like maybe white doesn't have to add another move, but it looks shaky. Yes, okay. So white lives, I get a good outside. Now I could maybe extend here to build. Could also maybe play something here to build. Because probably here, like white will take center, and then something like jumping here would be a very nice spot. So I wonder, maybe I can get there first. Here, usual is to, you know, Atari and extend. That would in this case be a very good direction for me. So white would have to choose some slightly suboptimal local variation. Can I just cap? It's kind of, it's very direct. It is just, I mean, it is the point I think white would like to play, so it makes sense in that way. Okay, let's try it. I'm threatening to come out here, actually. Interesting. I'm a bit curious to see if I get yelled at for this move in the review. I feel good about it right now. I very often find myself building some big Moyo, even though I wouldn't self-identify as like a influence-oriented player, or even I don't really enjoy playing with a big Moyo, but I just often find that like, well, I guess this is what I'm supposed to do here, and then I end up with a wall that I didn't ask for, and building some huge area. Huh, white just plays away. That is very surprising. So now what is more important, to extend here or to follow up on the move that my opponent so rudely ignored? Isn't this pretty big? Huh. It's a little bit unharmonious with this move, actually. Sure, that's right. But okay, I'm gonna do it anyways. What I mean is that like it's not really a good connection here. So now maybe white extends. I mean, certainly in some of the follow-ups, you know, this move would be well placed. If I get to play here now, I would be very happy, but white is not going to allow that, probably. This is pretty Santa. Although, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, no, okay, I have to respond to this. Have to. That one is not as forcing for sure, though. This is such a good point. Huh.
9, 8, 7.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
5.
Like, white cannot kill me down here, I'm pretty sure. Just make me suffer a bit. With this Hane. Hmm.
Nine, 8.
So white can play. I guess this also threatens to connect, right? Okay, so this threatens to connect. What are my choices? I could throw this cut in there. But actually, I might be locally dead then, so that's kind of a problem.
9, 8.
Maybe just
7,
connect.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm not sure if I'm supposed to Atari first or not. Like if white connects here anyhow, doesn't matter. Now I get this peep instead, so... Or this cut, so... There's Aji. Okay, so we live. Okay, so the beauty of this move is slightly reduced by the fact that white has a connection. So white does not immediately have to worry about this. Oh, that's kind of pain. But okay. Oh, is white gonna spend a move to connect? No? It's very thick from white. Yeah, I will respond. White could Tanuki now, but then that didn't really do anything. Okay, so white spends a move to connect. Okay, I guess then now is the perfect time to extend and admire beautiful center. Let's just check what the estimator is saying. It's saying white plus 11. Well, it's not giving me the whole center as I deserve. How about now? Still no, okay. Yeah, obviously the estimator is always kind of useless in a position like this because it's very hard to judge how much the center would be. So I was hoping it would sort of overestimate it, but maybe it was being more realistic than I am. Tengen incoming. Oh, almost, yeah. Okay, now what? Now what?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
I'm gonna take a moment here because this seems important.
2, 1.
Actually, no, I'm just gonna cap. Or however we call this kind of move. I don't really want to just... I could just play something like this. Focus on taking the points. But... it seems better to put some pressure. But this is the point where yeah, again, I end up with these moyos and then I don't actually know what to do with them. I'm not very good at getting the profit from them. Although this also seems, this looks very weird to me. This looks a bit, I mean, maybe it's good, but it's so small, like the shape.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Let's just reduce the lower side, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Really like Takemiya's game, which I know is not a controversial opinion. I think he's very universally beloved. But you know, part of the reason his games are so good is that it's like some kind of magic. You know, he makes this moy and then it just works out for him somehow. Huh. I'm gonna take another peek at the estimator. How should I think about this?
9, 8, 7,
Like,
6, 5, 4, 3,
I don't want to play a move just taking points. It's so sad. Can I poke at the shape?
Nine, 8,
Don't know what to do about this. Maybe I have to though.
9, 8, 7, 6,
Okay, let's grab some points. We'll worry about the rest later. Think, pull back. If I play this Hana, then he has the clamp. This might have been like too close. But yeah, I kind of want to poke at a cutting point in some way.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
No, though. Well, I could go super aggressive here and just cut, can I not? Is it too much? Almost surely.
nine,
Yeah, okay. Let's calm down a little bit. Because I had this cutting point here. Otherwise, maybe I would have gone for it, but I would get into trouble with my stones, is the issue. Alright. What's going on? I kind of want to just come in here,
9,
cause some trouble.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Did not have time to read this out fully, but the idea is I'm peeping two different cuts. White can try to just swallow me up, then we'll have to see what
Nine.
happens.
8,
Mm-hmm.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Don't know. I don't like the order I play this. This doesn't work. Okay. I'm assuming here now for white. And I didn't really accomplish anything. Oh. Okay. Well, don't know if this is good for me either, but at least it gets a bit messy. I think white should have been happy to just squeeze, and I think my stones look kind of stupid. Okay, I'll play here. White can connect everything with this move. I'm just gonna tempt white to make that shape. I have to think about this cut. But also, I don't know, it's very tempting just to cut now, right?
8, 7,
Because I don't immediately die with these stones. I have lots of weaknesses. I have... Okay, these stones are short on liberties, so I can squeeze somehow. There are cutting points here. And there's this cutting point. Although this one really doesn't work immediately, right? Because white is also short on liberties. Like, I could just pull this out if I want to. Double checking I'm not dying. Yes, I can just Atari here, right? So we get a bit squeezed, but why this cut apart? So I'm feeling good about life again. Feels like white will have to pick and choose a bit which side to take care of. Okay. Probably I just respond to that. Although... no, maybe instead actually I should like fix my shape.
7, 6, 5, 4.
Let's try that instead. Let's say these stones are not very big. If I try to save them, I get into trouble after this cut. So let's fix that cut, and white can take these stones in Gote, but the center is bigger. Mm-hmm.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 Yoyomis left.
Seems like it would be hard to kill this at this point. Not very likely. White has a bunch of forcing moves against this to use. Hello. Should probably poke here, right?
Nine, 8, 7.
Yeah, let's just go for it. Also seemed like maybe possible to just play here immediately. But this felt better. Okay. Use that move. Possibility to compromise? No, I don't think so. So I need to fix this shape. I think maybe here. These ones are slightly short on liberties, but when white pushes, I could just extend. There's no ladder since these stones are short. But also I could just extend maybe if I need to. Okay, so that's interesting. That is saying that white does not believe this cut works now with this stone in place. Is that true?
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Yeah. Okay, let's extend once more. If white plays again down here, I need to think about...
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
I don't know, I think this way may be better. It's not really clear to me. Like now I have this liberty problem, but anyways, even with this, like it's a very similar liberty problem. And I do have other options here, right? I don't have to block. Is this even Senta, you know? I probably sent. Thank you, Go Fiend? Not Go Friend, Go Fiend. Thank you for the follow.
8, 7, 6, 5.
Let's just keep... Like, I need to have twice for this group, I guess. So maybe keeping some ice space here is not the worst idea. White slightly shorted the liberties on these guys by pushing. Could become relevant when white tries to net these stones. It's kind of too hard to read though.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Very sad. Do I really have enough if white just lives here? I guess, you know, I get to come back here, which is very big. Then white has to live with these stones. I should probably do that pretty soon, actually. Yeah. But there's still stuff going on here that's interesting. Now, I can peep here, which threatens to cut, and then this is definitely working.
9, 8,
So let's just ask with this move. Uh-huh. I might die with these. Am I okay with that? Would be nice to...
9, 8, 7.
Yeah, let's maybe... Let's play here. Hoping that I can sort of fix this in Santa. Like now white can connect here, but then I have this follow-up which is very big. Huh. It's
9,
annoying.
8, 7, 6, 5.
Okay, I'm just gonna... I'm gonna stay calm and try not to get angry that I didn't manage to kill this group that I said anyways I was not gonna be able to kill. At this point it seems not possible anymore, right, to cut here. White will just surround me.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
But I already get some sort of profit here.
2, 1.
This is a very good shape for me later. But I feel like this maybe
9, 8,
is priority now.
6.
This is so big. Since white has to take care of that group. I mean, I think. Maybe it's not immediately threatening to kill, but white should be a little bit worried. So then I sort of got to save those stones for free, so to speak. Even though, you know, this can also make points in some way. Yeah, should I? No, I think I'll leave this for now. If I can't cut, I should probably...
8, 7.
Well, let's play this first. This is so juicy. And then there are a couple of big points. So I'm thinking here if white harness, I have an Atari. Also now I have an Atari. Do, do.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's not a good move. Okay, what's the score situation? It's very, very bad. It's very bad. Okay. Time to start panicking a little bit, maybe. I wanted to pull this out, but I couldn't find a good shape to do it. Like, this looks like the shape, but I wasn't sure if it would survive. Maybe here? I'm starting to have to worry about living with this group. I really don't want to just passively make ice. I will lose for sure. So let's, since we're behind, let's try to make some trouble in this area. Maybe here. Would be nice if I could sort of connect to the stone. I'm not sure if that's possible. Okay, we'll just do this one. Right. Yeah, that's a annoyingly good move.
Nine, eight, seven, six, five, four,
I think I feel desperate enough that I'm gonna be a bit crazy here and allow the cuts. These stones are actually expandable. That's good news. If white tries to cut like this, I could give them up. Maybe this is just completely suicidal. I just felt like I had to try something with this group since I'm in a losing position. But if I don't cut,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
I probably also lost. Right.
Last Yogomi.
Okay, so we go for the cut, even though it does not look promising. Yeah, we can hope, for instance, I think it would be kind of good for me if white plays this cut at this point, like, you know, after fixing the left side. I think I should be more worried about this move, for instance. But we made it a bit messy. There's a chance
7, 6,
I can get out of this. Okay. Does this actually connect?
9, 8,
Guess so.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
I am not happy. I need to live with these stones, and then I guess we'll just die with the big group. Hmm.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, this does not really. Well, I mean, okay. I think we have two eyes, do we not? Yeah, looks like two eyes. In a very sad way. Although, no, wait. This is not good. It's not good at all. Like white can actually just kill this. So maybe I just resign here.
9,
I think there's nothing.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay, let's just see how white wants to finish it. Oh, very unfortunate. I think the main. Yeah, no, there's no cuts here. I'm gonna resign. I think the main failure for me was handling the center, you know, and then just meant I got sort of desperate in this area. But I'm really curious what I should have done better with the center. So let's look at that in review. Thank you to Dead El Momo for the follow. So I'm just gonna pull this up. Lately I've been using. Usually I'm a big fan of reviewing locally. I feel like it's better for interactively exploring the variations. But lately I've been sort of appreciating the laziness of being able to just upload the game to AI Sensei and very quickly get the whole graph. So I'm just using the free version, so only 50 players per move, but I think it's good enough for a quick review. Let's see. Okay, so here we have very monotone win rate graph. So basically, yes, okay, already this exchange was just bad for me. I'm assuming I just shouldn't have allowed N2. Let's go a little bit more from the beginning. I call this is fine, still even game. This move is not great, but okay. This was my first plan, a little bit better. Oh, this pulling out is okay. But it's just at this point, okay, this is not such a bad mistake actually. Interesting. But what did it want here? Like, would this be okay? This doesn't seem okay. I mean, white is up by 5 points, but I guess it's better than the game. Yes, I went for this. That was kind of a mistake. And yeah, it looks like I should have played this. In my head, I was, and I think I said in the game as well, that I thought that, well, now I have some peeps against this cut. But the thing is, since white has the P6 peep, there's never a good time for me to use this Aji. It was completely irrelevant. So then I would rather have this Aji. Go down, really? Interesting. So now I live, if white captures this, I guess. Well, is this even a ladder? Is this... Let's check. No, the ladder doesn't even work for white. Okay, yeah, so definitely I should cut. White has to play, here or something. And yeah, go down, because now I can already Tanuki, and it's not locally alive. I think it's like Ko if white plays S1. But white does not have an outright kill, I think. Q1, Q2. Right? Yeah, so this Ko probably. Oops. Like this. Okay, so that was quite a bad mistake. 2 points more lost there. Oh, Opponent even found the blue spot there. That's annoying. Yeah. So this is where I'm wondering. Okay, so I'm 10 points behind. I did not think I was behind at this point in the game. I was not super unhappy about how the lower right went, but I was quite happy with like the overall direction of the, you know, the top left and the top right and the right side. Like I felt like I had a good thing going with my center. So I did not think I was 10 points behind, but apparently I was. These moves were not terrible, it seems, although now it wants me... really wants this for some reason. Just probe here once, I guess. So it is saying there is still a chance to get this peep. Okay. Let's just see. This is also blue? Okay, that is getting like suspicious. Like that's such a weird move. Really? This one. Okay, still now I'm only 10 points behind, so it's not terrible. But I really couldn't figure out what to do with the center. Wants me to do this. I would have assumed white would be happy to connect some of the stones, but maybe I was a bit greedy wanting to like... With this cut I'm saying I want all of the center. And I guess I did not have this final shape in mind when I played that cut. It is quite pleasant for white actually. Yeah, because I cut and then, yeah, it's really not hard for white to save this group since this forcing move is there. Yeah, and then there was no chance. Okay, so yeah, like I said early on when I got the Moyo, I'm good at getting the Moyos and then I'm not very good at using them. But it looks like my opponent did very well to like play the perfect move to reduce it. So didn't give me too many chances to come back. And actually like the lower right was much worse for me than I thought. I should not be so creative at this point, where I know that locally this is very, very painful to allow white to double hane. I can just take this, and I'm only 3 points behind. Right, good game. Let's look for another one. Let's see. And thank you to let's see how to pronounce it. Barakon for the follow. Welcome. Let's see. Here. Okay.
Start to play.
So let's see if we can avoid ending up with a Moyo in this game. I will just approach low. And let's just make a 2 space. This is the kind of move I'm often a little bit reluctant to play, but I've been trying to play more of these just slow, solid moves. Not worrying that like maybe this move is, you know, -1 point or something, but it's, you know, it's fine. What do I want to do here? So I said no Moyos this game, right? So let's not go for the wall at all. Let's maybe just take the corner. Yeah, of course, it's not even like this is actually might even be the blue move. But I had this like general fear that like, oh, if white kicks me, I'm like slightly inefficient because it's too narrow. And it's actually, no, it's a good shape. It's fine. I do way too much of that. Okay, so we have a corner in the lower right. I don't love this Joseki for me, but it's okay. I could follow up here now. Probably not immediately, right? I haven't played this a lot actually, so I don't. I sort of forget what to do about it. I think I just leave it, take a big move. I think like the annoying thing is that it looks like a good shape point, but it's even happened to me sometime that like white Tanukid and I still couldn't kill it, you know, which was infuriating. And white has moves like this attach or probably just push up is the first thing white is gonna do, and then this is like awkwardly close. Here I'm actually just gonna slide. This also falls into the camp of like maybe not the best, but I just want a solid group. But okay, so now my actual plan here is that if I don't play this immediately, but instead play maybe here, I think that does a better job of putting pressure. So this is just a big move, right? It's extending from my Shimari. And the follow-up would now be more severe with this in place. I think it makes sense. And it's a little bit painful, like if, you know, white playing here. Oof, I didn't think white would actually play there. This looks like quite painful for white, I think. It's a bit over-concentrated. Because, yeah, white having this push is part of the white's profit in this, or white's, you know, white's push here is quite powerful normally, but now it's quite sad to play that push. White's not going to do that. So very happy with that exchange. That has to be great for me. Could help this stone. Probably a good idea to jump out, right? I was about to start a new group on the left, but maybe that's better. I'm building here. Otherwise, white comes in and has a very easy time reducing me when this is a bit weak. All right. Here I'm choosing between this move or this move. With this one, white extends and the shape is a little bit annoying. So yeah, let's go for this one. This is not as clear how white could enclose it. So I'm pretty sure I'm fine up here, right? This should be alive. So maybe now would be a time to come in here. Or what else? I don't know, this is a very, very peaceful game so far. Doesn't feel quite right to come in somehow. No, but I think I should. I feel like if I don't come in now, it just becomes territory. And it seems quite big. So this is my first idea, how to come in. Here, wedge.
Yoyomi now starts.
Yeah, good enough. Good enough. I'm a little bit scared that if I end up, let's say, extending here, threatening kind of a connection underneath, that white would end up, end up weakening the top group actually. Because actually this move is Santa for white to cut. But it's possible I can give up some stones on top maybe, some part of it. Yeah, this is a little bit awkward. Oh wait, let's see. Okay, let's just play here. I think Insong in a recent tagging video series said, when you don't know what to do, shoulder hit. I do that sometimes. Okay, so this is also threatening the cut. But it's not putting so much pressure on this part, so I'm kind of tempted to just fix somehow.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Maybe cut. Like I could just sort of jump out and already the cut is sort of fixed, right? But
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
I don't know, it feels right somehow. Might be bad. Like white can Atari like this, and I'm still owing a move to fix the shape. But then I just put this cut into the shape, and I feel like I can use those stones later somehow. So if I can use them, I'm happy. If they just get swallowed up, then this was a bad exchange. Okay, now this is where if I just try to save this, I might just have a bad time. So I'm kind of thinking I just come out instead. I can save this later. And if white does that, then I say, okay, I just got my reduction, and maybe I jump again. That's another one of those. There's like a proverb: a one space jump to the center is never bad. So maybe I should apply that one here.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Or maybe I should shoulder it.
4, 3.
Okay, let's try to shoulder it. It looks like white is a little bit weak with these stones, but white has the connection here. Yeah. So now I think I just connect here, and I'm already alive in the top left, and you see white had sort of needed to add a move here because it's a very awkward shape if I get to turn. So why just Tanuki down here? That's bold. I am, like, this is very big, but I'm also tempted to follow up that.
7, 6, 5.
But okay, this is maybe bigger. Ah. Let's
8,
jump.
7.
Problem now is that white can kill me if I don't add another move. But this is quite an awkward move to add. Is it here? No. What?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
I don't know. I just want to get Santa. Seems kind of painful if I get Gote here and white gets to separate these two stones. I might end up regretting not just jumping out. Okay, but now we fixed the cut up here. That's good. That's good. Okay, maybe I just jump.
9, 8.
I would be very happy to play here next. Also, what else? To somehow build the top right. Could be nice. Let's see what the estimator thinks about us. It's liking me in this game. Saying black plus 30. Okay, that's too much. That's not true. But yeah, I think I'm feeling pretty good currently. What's the shape here? Let's push once. It's kind of awkward here. Like I can play this, but white can just squeeze everything into an ugly dumpling. If I don't play it, white can extend in center.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
It's harder. Okay, so maybe I just need to give up on any idea of making all of this into points, since white got this. So I did not mess up. White, okay, white is maybe thinking of cutting here. That would be bold. Is it good?
9, 8, 7,
I don't know.
6.
So I could give these stones up, but I don't really want to. Since there's still an inkling of a weakness. I kind of feel like this is not good for white anyways. Do I want this Atari? I'm not quite sure yet. So I think I just come out. So white can squeeze me really badly. But I'm not gonna die, right? At least I don't think so. Okay. Having some regrets.
9, 8, 7.
I could have Atari'd, but it's really painful to give this Atari to white. But maybe now I'm in more trouble. Did not think about this. This is bad news.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Very bad news. Yeah, it would be great to have given 3 stones.
8, 7,
Ah, am I just completely dead here? That sucks.
3, 2, 1.
That sucks so bad.
2 yo-yo's left.
I guess we need to try to make some kind of co-shape or something. Right, it's not enough. Like me playing here does not even threaten to make 2 eyes in this area, right? That's the problem. So I could play here, threatening 1 eye at the top, but white just takes away the eye at the top, and then I'm dead. So I could just connect, and then go for a capturing race. But it doesn't seem promising.
9, 8, 7.
So I'm gonna play here because it seems like the most complicated, right? To go for a ko.
Yo-yo now starts.
There's a chance white can just... Okay, so we have a ko. We got something. And I can even pull this out, right? Because I'm threatening... Am I threatening? No. Wait.
9,
Maybe...
7, 6, 5.
Like I might have to... Wait. Like I still have 3 liberties. If white like captures here, I have 3 liberties. I don't have to Atari immediately. So something like threatening both sides at once would also work, right? Although it's not really good enough to...
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Anyways, we're in desperation mode, so we just do what we can. Okay. All right. I think 1 Atari and then we finish the go. It's painful to be sure, but I think the game goes on at least. Well, I wish that is dead. I mean, but it is. I feel like I've just got a hint from the score estimator because I was not thinking about that group, but it is not completely alive.
Nine, 8, 7,
So
6,
I can at least make it live, I guess. That's interesting that white can squeeze like that. Can I really afford to play this way? Doo-doo.
9,
This seems problematic.
6, 5, 4, 3.
exactly here? I guess that's what I have to do. Right? Because if I play this, it really doesn't seem like I have enough liberties after white comes out. So, okay, going for this. Locally giving up some points, but we survive. Okay. Now the problem is, I think I cannot... Yeah, surely I can't kill this, right? Like if I play some monkey jump...
9,
No, it's not gonna...
7,
Let's try here. Yeah, they're just alive. And then... What next? Okay, so we never... White never responded down here. That's one thing going on. This group is still cut off. Let's not forget that. How about,
8, 7,
you know,
6, 5,
I cut this group. Bit awkward shape actually. You know, I wanted to play here to have some kind of follow-up, even though it's just an endgame follow-up. But there's still like a wedge here.
9, 8,
Awkward.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oof. That's mean. That is mean.
9,
I feel like I gotta just fight here. Like so. And so. Yeah, okay. Sure. Darn it. That's a very good move. How did I not think of this move?
5, 4,
um,
3, 2, 1.
I mean, white doesn't even have to, like, I don't mean I would have to think of this, but even white just pushing an Ataring would also have been devastating. The less fancy version of this move.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Don't really know what I should go for now. Can I hope to... You know, I can't even live in this corner, is the thing. So I kind of have to just cut, and it's kind of game over again. Cut here. Or cut here.
Nine, 8, 7, 6.
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't think there's any chance of me killing the outside, right? So I can't go for... No.
9, 8, 7,
Okay, so we have to go for this. Then the next question is, okay, is there any chance that we die with this, but we kill this, so we're still in... No, wait, that doesn't work. Yeah, if we die with this, then this survives. So now just kind of screwed. Hmm. Yeah. I got nothing. Okay.
9, 8,
GG.
7,
I resign. Oof. Got a notification. What does this mean? Confusing. No. Yeah, hello. Well, thanks for the raid. I got some notification about collaborating, which I wasn't sure what it meant. Okay, let's review this disaster of a game. Just give me a moment to pull it up. There we go. Okay. So, let's see the graph. It wasn't too bad. There were some back and forths, and then I died horribly at the end. So not too much to go over in the opening, probably. Very, you know, we could check, for instance, yeah, like how much minus is this move? Yeah, 0.2, like Shinuito said. I should also check my slide here because I've been playing this a couple times later. Yeah, it's okay, just minus 0.1, so this is completely fine. This was fine. Slights. I'm a little bit curious here. Just Tanuki here, okay. Because in this shape, it's always a bit awkward how to continue. Locally, you know, it's this move, but the cutting points in the shape make it awkward. Okay, so I played this one. It's a little bit bad. And it seems like this sequence... I wasn't feeling very comfortable in the game, handling like my two groups here. Although I did make the correct call to jump out here. But it seems like it's not too bad. I'm still only... like it's an even game, basically. Shoulder rate was fine. This was kind of big, actually. Wait, what was the last move? Oh yeah, white just came down here. This seems a bit slow, right? Was this? Yeah, it's a bit slow. I also thought white might just play this immediately. So I guess, like, having been thinking about this local sequence and being a bit surprised at white Tanukis, I should be more thinking about playing here myself. It makes sense, actually, when you put it like that. I wanted to help my two stones. You know, I'm reacting to white taking away part of my base. But I think it's a much better way to help those two stones to become stronger at the top and make this weaker.
Although, again, like, these don't seem very weak to me since white has the connection anytime. But yeah, this just seems very big in terms of, like, it's the difference between me being sort of out and strong and when white plays there, you know, white is starting to make points there and I have to, like, struggle to save that group like I did in the game, and then I end up getting squeezed, so makes sense. Okay, I thought I was being fancy here, trying to take center with this move, but then I realized I don't really want to take center now because then I have to give these stones up. So then it makes more sense to just connect, like the AI is telling me to. And probably this is still threatening to come in, right? But I wasn't actually sure what my follow-up was, so I'm kind of curious how you cut this. Something like that. Yeah, it makes sense. Oh, thank you to Kaspar E for the follow. Welcome. Okay, I'm getting hung up on the small stuff. Let's speed ahead to the major mistakes. So far, like, it's not too bad. Like, I have slightly awkward shape, but I should still be. Wait, let's see. Where is the AI? Yes. Okay, it's saying here, give up those stones. That would, in hindsight, make a lot of sense because it ended up being the shape was a lot worse for me than I thought. In my head, it looked. I thought I would just sort of come out and it would be okay, but I got squeezed worse than I thought. I did also in my head somehow think this version, which is clearly not what white is going to do. White is going to keep the option to throw in on J15, so that's important. Okay. AI is saying this. How is this? Okay. I'm starting to. Now I kind of want to more just look at the variations, then maybe I should just pull this up in Augatak instead. Because doing the live review is a little bit annoying in this interface. Like, is this really okay? this just feels like I'm dead. Let's just consider this. I guess somehow it's finding a way to manage this, but it seems like even like it still says white plus 11, so I don't know what it thinks is gonna happen here. Should we look at the expected area? Yeah, it doesn't expect me to die at the top, so it also doesn't expect any of the white groups to die. So maybe it expects white to be allowed to connect somehow. Anyways, let's get back to the game. I start this co. Oh, let's turn off the. Turn off the co and. Okay. Now again. I'm actually back in the game. Yeah, so this was very good for me to get this. And right, I ended up sort of going a bit crazy. Not going crazy, but it was bad to even try to kill the top because that meant I had to commit to saving those stones. And then I'm actually very thin. Although so far it seems it doesn't mind. Confused. Was there actually a... Is this locally killing? Huh. I was pretty sure this was alive. But again, am I not in trouble after this move? Like, what? This was exactly what I played in the game, and then I just died. But I guess I just have to play here. And I get some liberties, but I don't have two eyes. I can only make one eye in the corner. Oh. Oh, thank you to Narc the Shark for the follow. Welcome. Okay, we're gonna get into a new game in a moment. I just want to process this slot. So I mean, I wasn't too far off with the sequence. Like yeah, it's correct here and here. I mean, now it's even saying this is correct. What? But yeah, I'm just lost at this point. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Because I guess compared to, what was it? Compared to me having a move here, now in some capturing race it doesn't work out. Okay, so like main culprit, this shape got too bad for me. I should not get myself into this mess. And at this point I should probably like welcome the opportunity to simplify, right? Just give the stance. That would have been good. Let's play one more game. One final chance to get a win today. So far I had 2 losses. Let's go back to Fox. Oh, this player has like 12,000 games, 13,000 games. That's crazy. Thank you, Kaspar. Let's approach again. Ooh, and I don't really want to get into some complicated Joseki, right? Would prefer not to. They resigned. Okay, that's one way to avoid Joseki. Wait long enough that the opponent gets impatient and cancels the game. It's really annoying, this thing of having to play quickly in the opening unless the opponent cancels, because
Start to play.
I think it gets less prevalent maybe as you get slightly higher ranked, but it's still a thing, and it just creates a bad incentive that I like never think about. You know, my first couple moves is always just throwing out whatever. And then when I'm sitting in like a tournament game and having to actually think about opening, I'm like, wait, I don't know how to think about this. I always just play whatever. Okay, now again I'm lost. I'm confused. I think this should be okay. I don't know why this is okay, but let's find out. Okay. I thought for sure black would cut, but they didn't. I'm assuming I pincer. Just here. So black got this peep in, but actually they have to add a move for the corner. Now what? Now what? Here. Yeah, this feels about right. And maybe like this. I had this stick here. That is a bit awkward. Ooh, should turn on the coordinates. I keep having to move I have my little window with the chat, the screen above all the other windows, and I keep having to move it around because I have like the, when I go into the AR review, it's covering up like some of the stuff, and then I move it, and then I go back into Fox and I'm like, no, it's covering up this stuff. I need to find a better permanent spot for it. Okay, so if I go here and here, am I in trouble? I could play here, but it's so ugly. I could Hame. Actually, it's not crazy. I mean, black will just cut, but the thing is, black will cut and it sort of induces me to play a nice move, right? Although maybe I should exchange. Yeah, let's do it like this. This Atari extend. I'm thinking that the direction now is black has to worry about these stones. Just extend. Good Hane, but the cut is a problem. Also, I was thinking black had to come back and capture this. What if I just pull this out? Like black gets a very painful for me Hane. Okay, probably I should just extend. And I have Miai coming out or basically killing these stones at this point. Right? If I just play here, are they not dead? Okay. Probably need to play something because black will either black can at least reduce me a lot here, so I kind of want to play something like the kick. Kick and jump. Do I think I have enough like that? It's a bit slow. But yeah, it's very big. I'll just take the points. Right, at this point it would feel bad to Tanuki, I think. I'm sure black could cook up some trouble. I don't see it exactly, but I just assume there's something fishy going on in that shape. So we jump out. Yeah, really? No. No. I will not give that to you. You will not live inside?
Yoyomi now starts.
Did not realize that was an option. So they're thinking about pulling back here, I guess, but I didn't even bother reading this very well because I'm like, this cannot work.
Nine, 8, 7.
So if they don't get anything inside, this was a bad exchange, right? So maybe I'm okay giving them some. I mean, I could think about Tanuking now, but you know, then maybe I am in some trouble. So let's just be safe. And we got our points. Very good. So now we want to just take care of this group. Black is trying to use the thickness here to put some pressure. Play here. Okay. Looks evenish. I'll
9.
just go with the costume again. And I think somehow just coming out feels correct. Yeah, I don't know. This has the right feeling to it. And now this group should be completely okay, right? I can either get some more ice space or I can keep coming out. Somehow should be fine.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
I'm gonna pincer here. Choosing this close one because then I had a follow-up to 2 space all the way here. Trying to swallow this up. Okay. Again, it's shaping up to be kind of peaceful. Which is annoying. It kind of feels like this is the biggest point on the board, you know?
7, 6, 5, 4.
But yeah, I don't think we're behind. So let's just continue taking the points. Let's see what Aji is here. Do, do, do. Is this really working with this stone here?
9,
I think I see it. So there's some Aji with this attach, but I don't see how black can use it in this case, with this stone.
Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Okay, now we just have to live, I think. Can I play this? Yeah, surely. The worry is this point here. Do 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 do. I'm not sure about that variation. Might have to get that stone. Right, if I play here, I don't want black to connect out like this and do. Wait, maybe that's okay too though. How about maybe black can just attach?
9, 8,
Okay, let's just go for this one.
6.
Let's double check again. I mean, yeah.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5.
No, I think I give it. It looked like trouble. Let me just live. Do you get to capture these 2 stones? I wasn't. I feel like there was some different timing I should have done, get some forcing move earlier or something to make it work.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Okay, but we're alive. And how about this? Is this? Doesn't seem Santa. Does it? No, it's not big enough. Even if it is threatening something, it's not big enough for me to respond to.
9,
Uh,
7, 6.
does
5,
this work?
4, 3.
Let's find out. There's not much else to to poke at. More like the top right is very solid, and this is very solid. So I'll go for this. I can play here, and then we'll find out what my plan is. Maybe just disattach. Is it okay? Yeah, I thought you might do that, but but
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 Yo-Yomis left.
just play here.
Nine,
Maybe
8,
like a ko.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Guess. Although, no, wait, actually. I can like force here first. Can I? Ah. Okay, so this is another way to play with this Aji. But can't I just like play here or something?
Nine, 8, 7.
I don't really want to live like this. Doesn't seem like a good time. But here. I think I will take, like I could extend, but starting to feel, I feel like the liberties might be important. So I'll take this liberty. And we'll just connect, I guess. So now what's going on here? If here, I am a bit short on liberties. So I guess I should play here. Might be trying for some fanciness with a ko. So if I fix up here, like connects.
9,
I don't want to allow this. So we play the ko, I guess.
Yoyomi now starts.
It's not... Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world for me to lose this ko, but it's pretty painful. Place it this way.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5.
I don't know. Do I have ko threats? That could have been good to think about before before starting the ko. Some
9,
big moves up here.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Black has a lot of ko threats, so yeah, I don't think I have anything better than just playing moves like that. I think this is the shape. Yes, I'm also not gonna worry about trying to tanuki something like this. That seems like it would get me in trouble. Okay, what's good now? Probably still this. And this is the point where it's a bit awkward to take back. Should I extend once? I feel like I should.
9, 8, 7.
Like giving a punuki like that is just, it's a bit too painful. So extend once and then take back the ko. Okay. So we finished the ko, I think, because it's very, very big. Need to make sure not to finish it with this move. I'm thinking though, should I finish it with this move actually? Because black can still throw in. Doesn't really matter, right? Oh, does it matter? Oh, maybe it does matter. Darn it. I should have finished it like this. Thank you to Klaus Klau for the follow.
9,
Okay, what is this?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
I don't even know why I played this. I just felt like I had to do something.
Nine, 8, 7,
Hmm.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Unfortunate.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5,
What?
4, 3.
How did I get myself into this mess? I don't want to save like these stones. I just want to like get something. If I can just save these, you know, that's good enough for me. I'm not greedy. I am a little bit greedy.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Okay, but let's let's not get crazy. Back off. Get to play maybe here or something. And this we have to connect. Well, what is going on with my shape? Horrible.
Nine, 8,
I think this is better actually than allowing here. Okay, but now I have a very broken shape. But okay, black is also broken. That's the good part. Okay, maybe I just add a move here to unbreak my shape. What does the major saying? Maybe I'm okay. Yeah, I think then maybe we add a move to keep it simple. Yeah, this was a bit embarrassing that I just played this in time travel. Oh, okay, but I forgot about this problem, yeah. Forgot about this. So there's still a ko here, I think, is what's happening. Which is unfortunate. Because it was completely unnecessary for me to allow that ko. I mean, is it even ko? Is it is it maybe just like living outright? Well, we take here and then we, like, maybe it can live, but then it would hurt this. Okay, black chooses to take the points. Okay, now do I have ko threats? Yeah, I do have some kind of ko threat here, right? It's pretty big. Let's play that. I have some ko threats to save these stones. Actually, I do have some ko threats now. It's just a less exciting ko we're playing now. I mean, is even this big enough? Probably, maybe not. It's not very big.
nine, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Maybe
4,
here. This is kind of point losing. By which I mean, it is point losing. But you know. Okay, how much do I want to commit to the point loss? I mean, actually, wait, am I almost living here? That's funny.
9, 8, 7,
Right? Because this is my center. This is my center that I live. Should I just do that? Isn't that like about the same size as the left thing?
nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
This feels dirty somehow. I'm not like hallucinating, right? This is alive. Okay, so we make one tiny life each. But the nice thing for me living here is that now black is cut. I also have, there's a cutting point here, but I think I'm just gonna ignore my cutting point and tell black to worry about their cutting point. Or, yeah, their group. And hope that this sort of solves itself. Is this what they call Seki? Yeah. Okay, so we make black play a very passive move. Okay, that's very pleasant. This turn feels very big then. Would they respond to that? They would. And now... I guess they'll put some pressure, I think. I don't know.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Don't really know what to
4,
do now.
3, 2,
Sort of making a little area here while trying to take care of this point. It should be fixed now, right? It should be okay. Another peek at the score. About even. About even. What is left to contest?
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Can I play this endgame ever, or is that suicidal? It's probably suicidal, right?
8,
Yeah, that's a bad idea. Okay, so I can't get this. Just need to make my peace with that. This is kind of tempting. I'm not sure if it's big enough. But there's really not much left, so maybe
9, 8,
like the
7,
center, like what's
6,
even
5,
what's even worth worrying about there? Okay, we get that. So I mean, this is a couple points, right? Because if black plays here, that's a few points. Eh, it's not that much.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
I should make use of the fact that black does not have two eyes here yet. Okay, maybe black is gonna do that for me. This should be a bit much, right? Should not be allowed to save this stone, I don't think. Getting messy. I just want to cut. This is mighty suspicious. Hmm. Some problem here. This is a problem.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Okay, I was actually kind of scared Black might cut that other way, so maybe I just am thankful it's this cut. Do I get this in?
9, 8, 7, 6.
Let's see. Let's see. No, but this did this not even fix this? No, no, okay, yeah, that does fix that problem. Okay, phew. Okay, I'm connected with those stones. That's something. But I'm not gonna be able to save these. Oh yeah, Black ignore. Yeah, so this is still hanging.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
So Black fixes that, and that gives me time to, yeah, probably not save these stones, right? Can I just give those up? I think I can afford to give those
9,
up.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Like so. I don't know. Like this? So that's some extra points Black picked up. Am I still okay? Somehow the score estimator is saying I'm leading. Oh, but okay, it didn't it didn't count those points. Okay, that's why. Like how big is that really? Is this? Can I get this center?
9,
I guess I might get that center anyways. There are other big points going on if Black plays this right now, I get something else. But yeah, so it's saying white plus 18, it's not counting these. That's not quite 18 points, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, even had some move there. Oh. Okay, and now I definitely push this. And if I push again, Black comes in here. So maybe now I keep this. Is that the biggest? Like it's pretty big. Could be something here,
9, 8,
but I'm not sure what. Let's keep these points.
5.
Now I think I'm comfortable. Now I'm happy. Black added. I don't see why Black added this move exactly. Like Black had plenty of liberties on the inside.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Uh,
4, 3.
what's going on? with this. Okay, now I'm scared. Maybe I play here because it's actually kind of setting up some endgame anyways, so I can play a safe move and yeah. Yeah, I should be okay. I'm like 10 points ahead now, so I can afford to play some slightly slack endgame. Allowing this is kind of annoying, but no, it's fine. I just play here. It's okay. This is very big, of course. Whew, yeah, I think we're in good shape. Can't really save all the stuff here, right? But should just save the main. I'll just save this. Although that seems like a mistake, right? Because now I Atari here. And actually just connect is better than playing the Atari. That doesn't matter. Black connect J17. Let's see, what is that? Yeah, you're saying if I yeah, play somewhere around here, maybe eventually black have to play there.
9, 8, 7,
It's true.
6, 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, A9. I thought about playing A9 instead of yeah, some of the moves here, but like keeps playing moves I feel like responding to. This one also, right? That's Sente, right? So I need to do this. So maybe black will get A9, but we'll get something else in that case. I feel very comfortable at this point. And then the score estimator says, actually not winning. I keep trusting it too much. I keep like thinking I can trust what it's saying. Oh, but it's counting. Yeah, now it's black didn't respond to this, so it's. I think I'm still okay, but I'm probably only a few points ahead. Okay, so black saves that. We get A9. Good stuff. I'm not sure what exactly the right order to play this, right? If black harness now, it should be kind of an overplay. What's the best way to start the ko? Probably like cut, right?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Or I play here.
2 Yoyomis left.
Yeah, maybe I just play here. Yeah. So what code threads do we have? I have some code threads here that are slightly point losing, but very big.
9,
This one is a very nice code thread.
6,
Or 2, 3. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so if I do it this way, I'm gonna be fighting this ko. I would rather be fighting this ko, right? Wait, is this not even anything? Wait a minute.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Okay, I'm not even gonna throw in because black should be scared enough of that code that they don't let me do it. Okay, was there? Wait, I'm confused. Oh yeah, there is something with me going down here, right? That's what they had to defend. Yeah, so technically, like, better order is for me to throw in on the last move because now black takes the ko first. But I thought that in this case, black should not be daring to play this ko regardless. So then I thought maybe I'm just losing a point for no reason to throw in or something like that. Black already spent a bunch of ko threats on the right side. That must be
8,
bothering a bit. Okay, that's... So you keep 2 extra points here and then you give me this. It's very generous. Yeah, GG for sure now. Unless there's something. We should be careful. You know, I connect here. I'm just gonna take the ko once. But then surely I have to connect here and then black is gonna aim for some cut. Oh no, you jinxed me, Torb. Yeah, I've been saying, I was jinxing myself earlier because I've been saying GG basically for the past 10 minutes. I thought, when was it? I started feeling, yeah, like when black spent a move here. I think that was, I think from there, doing well. I think I'm okay here. I think black has a few enough liberties. Let's play here. But it's a good try by black. You know, it's only one move away from working. So it was, you know, a good try. It's funny, actually, maybe this is a better endgame now than here. What else is going on? Do we have any endgame left? Just play this one.
9, 8,
Maybe here?
7, 6, 5,
Or
4.
just here? Okay, there is sign. Yeah, at this point must be pretty big. Score estimator says 11. Does it look right? Yeah, basically. Yay! Finished the evening on a win. Feels good. Let's review this as well. It was a good game. I think it was there were some back and forths. I feel we were pretty evenly matched. Maybe this one let's do Og attack this time actually. Assuming I have it set up correctly with this. Yeah, it looks alright. Okay, so what to review? This Joseki is actually the first interesting question. Like, I know this is a move, right? But I don't actually know the variation here. So I would have been able to guess this far. And then, like, I know that this is an option in the when this Q7 stone is at Q9. I'm not sure how confidently I would have played this here, but like, what else to do? So I play this, and then I would be scared of cutting. You go down? What? I dislike these so much. Like, they get so complicated, and it just feels like you can just like be 10 points behind out of the opening so easily. So okay, I'm not gonna worry too much about trying to remember the variation there, but the thing is, I felt here that I had to go into that because this felt too bad to me. This felt like, well, this is painful. I don't like playing this way. But I guess this is okay. And I mean, yeah, the AI thought this was okay too, but it just feels very bad, right? Well, maybe it's okay. I don't know. Maybe I'm like, I have this too stuck in my head that like pushing from behind on the 5th line is too painful. Like, in some cases, you know, if the whole board situation is okay enough for me, like if I feel like maybe black either won't have the time to finish that thing on the bottom, or if black does that, you know, it's not super big. Yeah, I don't know. Even seeing, like, I'm seeing the AI liking white here, but I'm feeling sad about the bottom. I'm feeling like, oh, it's too many points. Okay, but I'll remember this. I'll try this next time I get into this Joseki, I guess. And if I don't want to push, I just pincer. I had this from the black side sometime, and no, I don't think it was quite this shape though. But the thing is, like, even though this looks like a very big point of 5, it's kind of awkward for black to push here, right? You're sort of hurting your own stone. So that's one reason you don't really need to push here, if you don't want to. Whoops. So here, it was talking about this attached. That's very weird. I like that there's so many moves here that are viable. Game was okay. I thought about this move, but I thought black would just push and cut. Okay, but I guess that's, again, sort of fine for me direction-wise. Okay, I'm gonna speed up here, even though there were some interesting stuff there, just because I want to get to the more interesting stuff. So it was okay to add a move here. And game is about even. And this was bad. This, like, black I think black just wasn't happy about giving those 2 stones up and immediately wanting to just get me to submit a little bit. You know, if you can get an exchange like this in, you would feel pretty good as black. So I didn't allow that. And then, you know, that just means that black lost some points there in the end game. Oh, and some of this, like, how can this be so bad? No, it's... Okay, no, it's not so bad. I thought black was, like, losing suddenly a bunch of extra points with this, but... Okay, so now I already have a good game, and I know I have a good game, and I'm trying to keep it simple and keep this advantage. This is interesting. I did not consider playing here. This maybe should have been on my radar. Kicking to keep more of the corner. But this is interesting. I would have thought that this gets a bit painful out of something like this. Hmm. Let's see. Yeah. So what were the sort of what's the interesting questions? Like here we have an interesting question. Could I have killed this stone? The AI wants me to play this side. And then I did realize in the game that if black plays here, I can just kill it like this. So I thought black would play here. And then this seemed messy, but okay, I can connect actually. I was reading this and then it's messy, right? But if I connect, black is dead. Okay, so I could have played this way. And this way, yeah, there's this. So there's a common like Tetsuji here white can aim for, which is that if you go into this variation and black pushes, then you can play here and you capture these stones. But the problem is that at this point black plays here. And I didn't know what I was supposed to do here. But apparently I just come out and I just get those stones. Okay, that's very easy. Like, I don't know, like I sort of stopped reading here. I was like, oh no, this comes out. But of course this is good enough for me. Okay, so let's try to remember that. Like, okay, we can play this move and you can just come out here because we have Mii of capturing either side. I played this, which is not like I live, but now I gave up a lot of my advantage, right? It's almost back to even. I jump in here. This was nothing really. Okay, wait. So the Ko is interesting. Did the AI want me to? I guess if black had connected now, it would have been too slow. Okay, I'm gonna speed up a bit again. But yeah, like here, right? So here I should finish the code like this. This is such a silly mistake. Because when I finish the code like this, okay, black can take here in center later. But there's no way to make two eyes. But when I finish the code with this move, then there's still the code like in the game. So that was like a 10-point mistake. It's really unfortunate. And I realized it right after too. Like as soon as I play, I'm like, like I sort of feel this just screams out at you, this throw-in. So that was silly. And then here I really regret, because at this point also I think my feeling was again that even though I made this mistake in the top left, I felt good about the game. Because I knew that black had made some bad exchanges in various places. So my feeling, like even though I didn't count, and I can't remember if I used the score estimator here, I probably did. Maybe that's part of my feeling. I looked at the score estimator. But I knew it should be okay for me, but somehow I started this dumb stuff that like sort of risks just giving up points. I mean, it seems like it's not a terrible move. Like the AI is saying if you don't play locally, maybe you can just play here. But just from a human perspective, like this is, especially now, like I'm risking sort of dying with a bunch of this stuff. You know, maybe black just cuts all of this off and I've lost a lot. As it turned out, it wasn't too bad. But then this peep is really annoying. You know, if I allow this... Oh, I could have done this? I guess I can do this. I didn't manage to read this out, but actually this would have been okay. So I went for this. I was really surprised that black came back here, but apparently it's right. And I guess it actually makes sense to me now. I was only thinking about... I wasn't quite thinking about the fact that black would be cut off here, right? So maybe black was worried that like this whole black group would be in trouble. So they connect back. So this was a bit slow probably. Hadn't I, so at this point, hadn't I already realized that this ko, I said I saw this sort of immediately. But okay, maybe I wasn't, I was like, that's a ko, right? And I wasn't 100% sure. But knowing that's on the board, I don't know, this still seems very big to connect back my group and secure some points. I don't regret that so much. Okay, so with this ko, it's basically back to even. And this was such a funny plot twist, that it's like these stones that were like so obviously dead, right? That these can actually live. It's crazy. And that actually means, does that mean black should hunt it from the other side here? No. It's still better to hunt it from the outside. Because this is kind of painful. Because right now white can't cut, right? So white will just get this endgame later. But I sort of feel like maybe it was still a bit slow for me to live. Not sure. Wait, so right now, it's actually saying it's bad for white? What? This does not work? Ah. Alright. So we both missed this. And when black does miss this, then it is good for me actually to live. Okay, so he wasn't supposed to live. Okay, anything else? I got some... This got a bit scary. But I don't know if I really would have done anything differently. And yeah, I think that's it. There was nothing else. So if black didn't make the final endgame mistake, okay, so at this point white is winning by 8. I would think black has to go back like this. But even then, yo, the fact that this, yeah, this is so painful. Like, what do you do? Have to play here. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's gonna do it for tonight. 2 losses, 1 win, not too bad. I have a hope that maybe sometime this year I can make it up to 8 on, at least temporarily on Fox. Recently I've had some good result, you know, some games against 7 downs where I feel like it was a solid win. Today I felt pretty evenly matched against my opponents. So, you know, it depends. It's a very wide range. There are very weak and very strong 7 downs, relatively speaking. So we'll see. But that's sort of my plan or hope for the year, if I keep playing somewhat consistently. Okay, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Thanks for everyone that having all the new follows today. Thanks for the raid, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.